Hey everybody, welcome to episode 11. I am talking decks today. I'm going to talk a little bit about the original design, uh, the changes that we made to make it bigger, and the rationale behind that, just some thinking behind that. Also talk about the uh, the changes that we made from the support and foundation footings for the piers, for the posts. Sorry. So let's go here. This is the original design, um, and as you can see, the let me orient you. This is facing east. Um, so that is this is the front. Uh, that's this area. Obviously, this is the updated version, but that's what you're looking at, which is facing east. And the original design had uh, this mound right here, where you walk up to the front of the house. But the new design, well, not even the new design, the uh, the original design, when I received the property, didn't have this. So I don't think they were planning on that after, because they also have some posts in the ground, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, I kind of inherited this. So let's look at the bird's eye view from that, and I can kind of talk about a little bit what we did there. Let me get to the right document. So this is the bird's eye view here, and so again, this is the front of the house. That's this area, and that's this area here. So this is east. This is east. So this is the front of the house. The deck was originally just supposed to be right here off the living area. And then I didn't really understand this. This house is facing east, which is a gorgeous water view. And you have this one living room area with a deck on it. And I just didn't understand, like, that's the hero shot. That's the shot that you want to express the most. The people are going to be most interested in, is going to appeal to people when they see it from the road. So I didn't understand why this area was just so small, such a small deck area. So the goal for me was, and actually let me take a step back. So this deck area was originally supported by, I believe, these three piers. So that's like probably right like this. So my goal was to say, all right, how do I make this the place that people want to be? They want to hang out on a deck. They want to watch, the sun rises while they eat breakfast. They want to hang out there during the day. How do I make this experience better? So what I did was, I just took the similar line that they had. This line here is the right side. It's right here, so that's this post. And I said, why don't we just make this the whole deck? And if you saw from an earlier episode, we lost these bay windows here and this cantilever, and just kept this line the same with the house. Really simple and clean. And part of that was because I knew I was hopefully going to put a deck in here. So that is this area here. And so we made it pretty substantial, but we kept to using the same foundation. We kept the footing, the piers, which are 12 inches deep and about 32 inches wide, to support this. The we did add 2 piers as well. So if you look here on this drawing, we had these 3 here, but we didn't have anything here or here. So how are we going to support the deck over here? So what we did was we pulled these out and redug and placed them here to use for the deck. And when we have stairs down here at a later date and we need additional footings, we can pour some new ones for that. The plus to that is, one, all these footings are of the same diameter and size and depth, etc. And we reuse those, and we probably don't need this large of a footing for the stairs. We actually may put a pad here. Anyways, back to the deck. So we added those 2 additional piers here, removed them, which you'll see in, let's see, this guy. So yeah, there's one of them right there. There's another one right there. This looks like it may be crooked, but what you're seeing here is this plastic is a little bit wonky. You see it coming up there, and you see it kind of coming down here, which makes this look uneven, but it's not. It's pretty even. What we're also going to do here is we're going to go steel square tubing, 4x4, black, most likely to match the window package, versus just wood, to try to keep this longer lasting. So that's what the deck looks like now. So it's a big departure from this guy here, but we hope that it's really one of the key selling points of the house is that really large space to entertain, to hang out, to view the water, and this is the view that's from the deck, looking from that living room slider. So again, really nice, really big space out here to hang out, view the water. One thing to note that we will be looking at as well as these are out about probably 3 feet from this beam here, and we need to get engineering to clear like what is the amount we can cantilever over, and obviously some of these are uneven. I mean uneven like by ½ an inch or so, and so we'll trim those back to be the appropriate approved size as well. So that's the deck. That's where we're headed. Little bit of details behind how we're protecting the house and keeping the wood dry is we just put some zip tape behind the ledger, made sure that the seams were taped as well during that, and make sure the corners were taped too. So that's the deck detail. That's where we're headed for that. We'll still need to get some engineering approval calculations to make sure everything's on track there. But the next episode, it's going to be pretty quick because all it is the initial truss arriving and truss set. And then hopefully after that, we'll be talking about roof and getting that roof on. So thanks for watching. Definitely subscribe to this if you're interested in kind of high performance building, green building, and interested in how do you make houses efficient, well designed, good looking. Again, that's very subjective, but my bend is a little bit more modern style. What I see in a lot of the greenhouses, net zero passive houses, is at least the channels I watch, a little bit more traditional. So I'd like to see a little bit more modern greenhouses happening. So that's kind of where my bend is. And the goal for me is not always to make the most efficient house, because you can do that with, if you have the time and money, you can probably make a super efficient house. My goal is to figure out how you utilize a good portion of stuff that's already on the shelf, the zip system with, insulation and regular bats and the walls, and just things that you can buy off the shelves. Nothing special to make these houses really run efficiently, because I think that's where certain efforts and things fail. So when people can't find the tools, quote unquote tools to build the right house, the sheathing, the whatever, it makes it harder for people to get excited about a movement if they can't find, or it's just expensive to build with these materials that potentially be out of reach of cost and accessibility for people. So please subscribe and comment below if you need any questions. I'll answer the best I can. Thanks, everyone.